Once again, welcome dear student in my channel. We are dealing with animal diversity first. And in animal diversity first, we have already studied the classification, taxonomy, as well as five different kingdoms. Now, in today's lectures, we are going to deal with the symmetry. What is symmetry all about, or what is mean by the symmetry? So, before going to deal this topic, you are requested to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for the update of latest video. Then we will move towards the today's topic. So let's see what is mean by the symmetry. So the symmetry is nothing but the arrangement of body parts in a balanced geometric design divisible into equal parts by a plane of division is called as symmetry, and its main idea is derived from the scientist Ernest Haeckel. He gave the idea about the symmetry, that is the division of equal parts, whether the bodies get divided into equal parts or not, whether the parts are equally divides or they are not divide equally or they divide unequally. On the basis of this, it is called as the symmetrical and asymmetrical. So this is the diagrammatic representation. In this diagram, from this plane of this center of axis, this structure is divided into two equal half, this one and this one, and that is about this is said to be the symmetrical structure. And if we see this one, there is some parts of the structure is towards this side, and it is not going to divide equally, so the division is unequal. So that's why these kinds of the structure is said to be the unsymmetrical or this asymmetrical, that is unequal division. This is unequal division from this center of axis or the plane, and that's why it is called as asymmetrical. So this is the symmetry. On the basis of this, there are different types of the symmetry. On the basis of this, how the equal parts are going to be generally occurred into the living animals. And on the basis of this, there are five different types of symmetry: asymmetrical symmetry, spherical symmetry, radial symmetry, then biradial symmetry, and bilateral symmetry. So these are five different types of symmetry. We'll see one by one. First of all, we'll see the asymmetrical symmetry. So like this asymmetrical symmetry, in which in any direction, if we cut or divide the individuals or the animal, if it is not going to divide in any kinds of the equal parts, more than these kinds of the two equal parts or more than two equal parts, and this is said to be the asymmetrical. So this is no body axis or no plane of symmetry, and the example is amoeba. So this is about the, as you know about the amoeba, this is having the irregular shape. So this is about the amoeba, it is not going to divide in any equal half. So this is called as the asymmetrical symmetry. If we see the second type, spherical symmetry. Spherical, it means that it is having such kinds of the circular portions. This may be the ball-like or the spherical animal. So these individuals are divided from the many equal half. So this is about the spherical symmetry, and the examples are volvox as well as thalassinicola. So this thalassicola and volvox, they can divide into many equal halves from this plane. Such symmetry is called as the spherical symmetry. Then we'll move towards the third type or the third symmetry, that is radial symmetry. This radial symmetry can be divided into two roughly equal halves by any one of many ventral plane passing through the central axis, like the spokes of wheel. Suppose this is the structure, and this, like this, the spokes of wheels are present, and there are four different types of this radial symmetry on the basis of how these are to be radially divided. So this, how this diameter is going to be divided radially. So on the basis of this, there are again four different types of this radial symmetry. Which are these four different type? One is a tetramerous, then second is a pentamerous, third is hexamerous, and fourth is octamerous. On the basis of their name, we can conclude or we can come to know how different parts are going to be occurs into that symmetry. The tetra means four. So these kinds of the body divide into four equal parts, and the examples are jellyfish with four radial canals. So these jellyfish belong to the this Scyphozoa. It is a coelenterate, and it lives into the marine water. So it shows such kinds of the four equal parts and four radial canals. So that is tetramerous symmetry. And the second symmetry is pentamerous. Pentamerous means the from the center of axis, the individuals are divided into five equal halves. If we see, if we observe, suppose this is a starfish, this is central disc, and these are the five different arms of starfish. So these are to be divided equally from this center of axis. Such symmetry is called as pentamerous symmetry. An example is echinoderms, that is an sea star or starfish. Then the third type of the symmetry is hexamerous. Hexa means six. So these kinds of the six different kinds of the halves are going to be occurs into this hexamerous symmetry. An example is sea anemone. This is a structure of sea anemone. So this is sea anemone. It is having such kinds of the tentacles or the arms. It is having these sedentary individuals which is having such kinds of the hexamerous symmetry. It is also belongs from the coelentrates and these corals. Then if we see the fourth type, which is octamerous symmetry, and the example is again octocorallian polyps. This is again belong from the these coelentrates. So likewise, these are the four different types of radial symmetry. So this is about the radial symmetry. Then we'll move towards the this fourth type of symmetry, which is biradial. So this is the combination of radial symmetry as well as bilateral symmetry, and that's why it is called as biradial symmetry, in which the organs are arranged radially and body can be divided into two this mid longitudinal plane. And examples are ctenophores, in which this tentacle shows the this bilateral symmetry and the body shows the radial symmetry. So this is again, these individuals are freely floating individuals. So this is biradial symmetry, combination of radial as well as bilateral symmetry. Then the fifth and last type of the symmetry is the bilateral symmetry. So this bi means two, these kinds of the and lateral sides. Suppose this is the individual which is divided from the center of axis, these two equal lateral halves. This is called as the bilateral symmetry. And the best example is man. The most of the vertebrates, they show such kinds of the bilateral symmetry, like the frog, these kinds of the fish, then man, then lizard, snake, bird. These are the individuals we show the bilateral symmetry. Most of these all vertebrates, they are showing the bilateral symmetry in which the body divide into roughly mirror images or these halves through one plane. So this is about the this bilateral symmetry. From one plane, this body of the individual divide into mirror images or two equal half. So this is all about the bilateral symmetry. So likewise, these are five different types of symmetry. This asymmetrical symmetry, spherical symmetry, radial symmetry, biradial symmetry, and bilateral symmetry. Among all these five different types, this radial symmetry shows four subtypes: tetramerous, having the four different parts; pentamerous, five different halves; then hexamerous, six different halves; and octamerous, eight different kinds of the halves. So likewise, this is all about the symmetry in which the body parts in a balanced geometric design divisible into equal parts by plane of division. So this is all about the symmetry and its type. Hope you understand all this about the symmetry and its subtype. And thank you very much for watching the entire video. And still you are having any doubts or the query, please feel free to write into comment box. Thank you very much again for watching the entire video.